Do you hear me talking to you across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky? Oh my baby, I'm trying.
Boy, I hear you in my dreams. I feel you whisper across the sea. I keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard.
Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
Well, I was at my friend JJ's house and I was hanging out with his girlfriend. We were talking and he was giving a tattoo to just some guy that I've never met before.
You know, I've seen her before and I was like, you know, and I talked to him about it, and I think they actually planned her to come over.
I was talking about this kid that wasn't being very nice to me and blah, blah, blah. And the first thing Jake ever said to me was,
You know what your problem is? She's like, what? I go, you just need to date a real man like me.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Really?
People know me.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
And she just kind of like turns and looks at me.
so immediately I was thinking, right, it's just like every other guy.
They don't know how long it takes waiting for a love like this. Every time we say goodbye, I wish we had one more kiss. I'll wait for you, I promise you I will.
I'm lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday.
No, she definitely didn't want to date me at first.
So my first impression was not so great.
But nobody tells me no. Nobody.
JJ introduced us and he kept talking about, oh, my homeboy Jake.
One of our buddies was talking to her on Facebook or something.
I went, oh, the one that said I needed to date him because he was a real man.
I go, hey, ask her if I can get her number. And he was like, serious? And I was like, yeah, why not? So he did it, and she's like, yeah, here's my number, and then just started talking from there.
But then after a while of hanging out with him and kind of just grew on me. And he never gave up.
And so I'm sailing through the sea to an island where we'll meet. You'll hear the music, feel the air. I'll put a flower in your hair.
Golden breezes through the trees move so pretty. You're all I see as the world keeps spinning round. You hold me right here, right now.
Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday.
No. Scared? Come on. First kiss.
We were getting ready for, I can't remember, it was like the third or fourth date or something. I was sitting on the couch and he just came up to me and
And I bent down and I looked her right in the face and I gave her the, I'm gonna kiss you right now look. And you're gonna like it.
and I was like, why are you looking at me like that?
So she kind of looked at me, and I think she knew.
Is that all?
No, that's not all.
Looked at me and then gave me a big kiss. And I was like, whoa. Yeah.
You fascinate me.
Sparks flew, fireworks. I think I pulled a sparkler out of my pocket and lit it.
He just kind of gave me this look like, I'm going to kiss you now. And I was like, well, okay.
I wanted to kiss her that night, so I figured might as well get it over with.
Oh, her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates, but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Oh, you know, I never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. You know I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. The way you are. The way you are. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah.
Me. It was supposed to be a joke.
I don't know what I was doing. I was in the bathroom, like fixing my hair. We were about to go out or something.
He was joking around with me and I said, oh, that's why I love you.
And I go, you do? And she was like,
I said, wait, no. No, that's not how I meant it. Oh, so you don't love me.
well, I do. I was like, so you do? She's like, well,
Yeah, I do, but that's not how I meant it. And of course he made me all flustered and everything.
well, not like that. And I go, so you don't?
And then he grabbed me and came up to me and gave me a big hug and he said, well, good, because I love you too.
And she kind of laughed. She's like, you're so mean.
So I was the first one, but he had to make it awkward first, of course.
I had a friend was a big baseball player back in high school. He could throw that speedball by you, make you look like a fool, boy. Saw him the other night at this roadside bar. I was walking in, he was walking out. We went back inside, sat down, had a few drinks, but all we kept talking about was glory days. Well, it passed you by, glory days. In the wake of the young girl's eye, glory days. Glory days. Well, there's a girl that lives up the block. Back in school, she could turn all the boys' heads. Sometimes on a Friday, I'll stop by and have a few drinks. After she put her kids to bed, her and her husband Bobby, well, they split up. I guess it's 2 years gone by now. We just sit around talking about the old times. She says when she feels like crying, she starts laughing, thinking about glory days. Yeah, they'll pass you by, glory days. And the way the young girl's eye, glory days. Glory days. Rock it now. Think I'm going down to the well tonight, and I'm gonna drink till I get my fill. And I hope when I get old I don't sit around thinking about it, but I probably will. Yeah, just sitting back, trying to recapture a little of the glory of. Well, the time slips away and leaves you with nothing, mister, but boring stories of glory days. Yeah, they'll pass you by, glory days. In the wake of a young girl's eye, glory days. Glory days. Yeah, they'll pass you by, glory days. In the wake of a young girl's eye, glory days. Glory days. Well, all right. Ooh, yeah. Well, all right. Come on now. Well, all right. Ooh, yeah. All right. Come on now. Woo. 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 All right, boys. Keep it rocking now. Pass you by, glory days. In the wake of a young girl's eye, glory days. Glory days. Yeah, they'll pass you by, glory days. In the wake of a young girl's eye, glory days. Glory days. Well, all right. Ooh, yeah. Well, all right. Come on now. Well, all right. Ooh, yeah. All right. Come on now. Woo. 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 All right, boys. Keep it rocking now. Keep on going.
Propose. I actually got that on film, and here it is. Just kidding. Roll it.
Well, he made it sound like we were going to take family pictures.
When we first met, I used to show her some card tricks, you know, and I was trying to think of a creative way to ask her.
And his mother pretended like the camera was jammed.
I went and got a deck of cards and I went through them, and on the back of one of them, I put, "Will you marry me?"
And he asked me to go see a card trick. And first I said no, because I wanted to get pictures done.
"Jake, I don't want to see your stupid card trick." I was like, "Come on." And finally her mom was, "Just go over and see his card trick."
Because he had been always randomly trying to show me these card tricks and then get mad at me because I don't do them right.
And I got down on one knee, and she didn't realize, what was going on at all.
And told me to pick a card. Picked a card, didn't really look at it.
So I gave it to her. Well, I swiped it, and for the card that said, "Will you marry me?" on it.
He shuffled through a few cards and said, "Is this your card?" And I said, "Oh yeah, that's it." He went, "What?"
"Well, what card do you have then?" She looked at it and she goes, "That's not my card." And I was like, "Look at it again."
And so I looked at it and I said, "Will you marry me?" But the one thing I focused on was the Mary was spelled wrong, like Merry Christmas. And so I went, why is there Mary on this card? And so I had to read it again, "Will you marry?" Oh my gosh.
I had the ring on. I said, "Will you marry me?" She's like, "Yeah."
And then I said yes, after I laughed very hard because all I could think about was the Mary.
Holy cow. Yeah. Holy moly.
Forever could never be long enough for me to feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the world now, we won't let them see. But there's one thing left to do. Now that the weight has lifted, love has surely shifted my way. Marry me today and every day.
He is a very strong person. He's very passionate, and he just, in a good way, when he wants something, he goes and gets it. There's nothing that can stand in his way.
Say you will. Together could never be close enough for me to feel like I am close enough to you. You wear white and I wear out the words "I love you," and you're beautiful. Now that the wait is over, and love has finally showed her my way. Marry me today and every day.
She's such a loving person and caring person, and she would do anything for me, and I love her to death. She's an amazing person.
Say you will. Say you will. Promise me you'll always be happy by my side. I promise to sing to you when all the music dies.
Jacob, you mean the world to me, and I love you so, so much, and I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you, and I know you're going to be an amazing husband. Mwah!
Abby, I love you so much, and I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you and start a family with you, and from here on forward, me and you forever. So, love you.
Marry me. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will.